Look at my chin. I can make it into a butt. Hello, Zach. It is February 5th, 2011, and before we start with today's topic, I wanted to share 3 things that happened with me today, or on February 4th. And by the way, guess who else can edit? Me. So event number 1. Guess who spun out on the highway like a Mario Kart on a banana peel? This guy. Now, I wasn't driving crazy or anything. I was just getting onto the highway, and as I was speeding up to get up to speed, I lost control and went off the side of the road. Luckily, I just flipped back around and went on my way. Nothing horrible, just saying it was really weird because I've never done anything like that before, so eesh. Event número 2. So now I am driving away from my play, and I'm going to get onto the highway, and everything's fine, no spinouts, no nothing. And I get onto the highway, and I'm driving at a reasonable pace, but everyone's passing me. But I don't give it much thought. And then finally, I get with a groove of people that are going about that's with it, that are going the same speed. And then these jackasses onto the right are trying to speed past me. So, being the driver that I am, I move over. I put on my blinker and stop him, and I get next to a car in the other lane to block him in, and we keep going for a while. But guess what kind of car it was? That is right, Zach. It was a police car. I cut off a police car in the snow. Whoops. But as soon as I realized it was a police car, I got back over and let him do his thing. I didn't make eye contact with him, but he just kept going. And then I saw another car coming up on the right. It was about 2 minutes later, and I was like, hell no. And so I get back over again. Guess what happened? It was another police car! 2! For the rest of the drive home, I stayed in the middle and let everyone pass me. And I got home just fine, no problems, except when I got in my driveway. Event number 3! And this one, by the way, would not have happened if it weren't for you. I was getting out of my car to come to my front door, and as I was getting out of my car, I grabbed my Kindle, my jacket, and my iPhone. 3 very important things. And as I was getting out, I fumbled a little bit on the ice, and guess which one fell? But I have an OtterBox because of you. So for that, mwah, thank you. You saved my iPhone once again. Yay! Near on to the good stuff. So I was doing some research into the college urban legends that you did yesterday, and I found one that you did not have, sir. And I have no idea how you would have had this one because Steven from the Good and Plenty cast, the black guy, told me about this one. It's kind of interesting, and I want to share it with you. So apparently in Lincoln, Nebraska, in the University of Lincoln, they had a drinking party, a drinking game, or, you know how colleges do it. And this one kid drank himself to death. And so, since he drank himself to death, he is now obligated to be a ghost. And he roams the halls of that building he was in and scares the living... yeah, that stuff out of people. You may have noticed the change of scenery, and that is because I am a wizard and I can now teleport. No, it's just because I was recording in my living room and Boomer came in and it was clicking on the hardwood and it was really hard to hear myself. So, hi, I'm in my room now. So that Lincoln story got me thinking, and I looked up a bunch of urban legends because I know we used to do that all the time. But what I came across is very interesting. I think you'll like it. It's the 7 Japanese demons. Urgh. And for those who don't know, Zach is learning Japanese right now. Now, excuse my butchering of these Japanese names, and I know you'll correct me, or, you won't be a jackass and you'll just let it slide, but today, and excuse me for looking down all the time, I'm reading this off my iPhone. So, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 demons we are talking about today, and the first one is Hon Onna. Now, Hon Onna is a skeleton woman. She hides her frightening form by keeping her back to you, but when she turns, you realize she has no face, just a bare skull. She tries to lure unwitting men into falling asleep, and then she sucks the life force from them. Sounds a lot like my ex-girlfriend. I wonder if this is where the Dementors came from Harry Potter. Something to look up? Maybe. Demon number 2, Kitsune. Kitsune is an evil spirit with the head of a fox. It disguises itself as a beautiful woman and tries to trick human beings into marrying it. If you are unlucky enough to marry Kitsune, it will feed off your life essence while you are sleeping. What is the deal with these Japanese demons feeding off your life while you're asleep? I mean, grow some balls. Attack us while we're awake. Demon number 3, Shinigami. Shinigami. Shinigami is the Japanese version of the Grim Reaper. He usually appears to a dying person and brings them to the land of the dead. Pretty basic. I mean, it's actually kind of a cool name, and it's kind of cool that, you know, Japanese people have a different kind of Grim Reaper than our Grim Reaper, because I guess we're kind of bland, and in America we just call the Grim Reaper Death. I wonder if the Germans have a Grim Reaper name, or the Italians. I bet the Italians is something like, "It's me, the Grim Reaper!" Demon number 4, Wanidu. Wanidu is a strange evil spirit who guards the gates of hell. Once again, I think we have Serbius or something. Anyway, it's still just kind of cool. He guards the gates of hell. He appears as a severed head on a burning wheel. He enjoys scaring people and stealing their souls whenever they come close to him. I mean, what a dick. You're already going to hell. I mean, that's just like one more final kick in the balls before eternal damnation. Demon number 5, Ningyo. Ningyo is the Japanese version of the mermaid. Instead of being beautiful, Ningyo is a creepy woman who has fish scales for skin, a face like an ape, and razor-sharp teeth like a piranha. Okay, let's imagine this for a second. Fish scales for skin. Okay, I'm already terrified as fish as it is, but if I met a person that looked like a fish, you can guess which direction I'd be running. The opposite way. And a face like an ape. Can you imagine just... I'm a Japanese mermaid. And then to top it all off, razor teeth like a piranha, another fish. I mean, what was wrong with our mermaid? I mean, I thought universally everyone liked that mermaid. I mean, I guess that's why it's a demon, but I mean, come on. Mermaid should be one universal symbol, and that's beautiful top, fishy bottom. That's all there is to it. That's a mermaid. Move on, Japan. If you're out fishing and you catch Ningyo on your hook, you must immediately toss her back into the sea, or else your family members will suffer epic misfortune or even death. If you cook and eat Ningyo, you will remain beautiful and youthful for all eternity. But your family will die. I don't know about you, Zach, but I'm sticking with Ariel. Demon number 6, Akaname. Maybe the coolest name out of the whole thing. Akaname is a hideous creature that looks like a frog with an extremely long tongue. It has a single claw on each foot. He lurks in filthy bathrooms at night and licks the poop off the toilet and the floor. If you encounter him, he will use the same tongue to lick your face. What the No, I mean, we have some nasty, stuff, but a frog that's sole purpose, Zach, mind you, its only purpose in life is to lick up poop and lick you in the face with it. And we thought 2 girls in 1 cup was bad. And now, demon number 7, Nurikabe. Nurikabe, yes. Nurikabe is an evil spirit who appears in the shape of a wall. He has the ability to stretch endlessly and loves to play tricks on travelers. He stretches out and blocks the roads to prevent the travelers from going through. The only way you can get through is to kick the lower area of Nakarabe to make him disappear. You kick a Japanese demon in the testicles to get past him! Every boyhood's dream! So those were the 7 Japanese demons. At least those are the ones I found. I don't know if there are any more or anything like that, but those are the 7 I was talking about. But I hope you found that interesting, and I know that you're learning the Japanese language, so hopefully if you master it, we can go back and pronounce those names, because I'm pretty sure I at least missed one. I almost was perfect on all of them, but I think one might have been slipped up. So I hope you have a good day today, and please reply to me as soon as you can, because I absolutely love listening to these videos. I watched your last one in my Good and Plenty dressing room, and they all thought I was nuts because I was laughing so hard. So 3 rules. 4 rules. I have 4 rules for you in the upcoming years of your life. 1, drive safe on snowy roads. Don't spin out. 2, don't cut off cops regardless of weather condition. 3, don't ever drop your iPhone unless you have an OtterBox. And last, and probably the most important, if you find a frog in your bathroom, you turn and run. Zach, I'll see you when I see you.